everybody, Sean from Movie Assault here, and it is time once again for a monthly pickups video, this time for February of 2024. This time around, I kind of went a little bit overboard. I had a little bit of celebrating to do. I got kind of a big raise at work, so I kind of went overboard. But this actually didn't cost me a whole lot. Some of this stuff I bought on Whatnot. Some I got from joining the Disney Movie Club right before they decided that they were going to close down. So I got in and got like the introductory where you get the 6 free movies or whatever. I got some stuff from Scream Factory, Shout Factory, and Half Price Books. And then I'll name wherever I got some of the other stuff when I get to it. So I'll start off with the Disney Movie Club stuff. This, just wanted to plug some holes in my library. One of these, some of these are from my introductory, like first shipment, and then some I ordered later on. But I picked up Jungle Cruise with Emily Blunt and The Rock. Have not seen this, totally blind buy. I've heard mixed things, but worth a shot. This, believe it or not, I've never seen this. Aladdin, with, of course, Robin Williams as the genie. And I really don't know too much about this other than I used to play the Sega Genesis game back in the day, but I've never seen the movie. Never saw the live action version either. So I'm going to check that out. Sorry I didn't show the back. This is a classic. I used to own this. I don't know why I don't anymore, but I do now again. Finding Nemo, one of my favorites. Picked this up just because it was relatively cheap getting it from Disney Movie Club as part of the intro offer. Not a huge fan of this movie, but glad to have it in the collection without paying too terribly much for it. And then I picked up 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which was a Disney Blu-ray exclusive. And I used to watch that all the time when it was on TV. And then I picked up Toy Story, the original. Love this movie. And then later on, I placed an order. After I heard that the Disney Movie Club was closing, I picked up Something Wicked This Way Comes. I've never seen this, but I remember hearing a lot about it when it was coming out. I just never got around to watching it. And then I picked up The Watcher in the Woods with Bette Davis. I remember watching this maybe about 13, 14 years ago. I don't remember a lot about it, but I wanted to add it to the collection. All right, so that's the Disney Movie Club stuff. And then this is the stuff I got from Shout Factory. I'd placed two separate orders from them. One, I ordered the MST3K versus Gamera set, which came back in stock. I don't know how long it's been out of stock, but this includes 5 different movies with the Mystery Science Theater 3000 gang. It includes Gamera versus Baragon, Gamera versus Gauss, Gamera versus Guiron, and Gamera versus Zigra. These are on DVD. These are, I think, the only DVDs I picked up this month. I used to have the tin collection of this, but I sold it way back, maybe 10 years ago. But I'm glad to have this back in the collection. And then I picked this one up. This is The Sentinel. This is another second chance movie. I remember watching this probably about 10, 12 years ago and not particularly liking it. And I watched this and reviewed it on my old channel and kind of got some real negative feedback for my review. So I maybe wasn't in the right state of mind when I watched it, or maybe I missed something. So I remember I had the DVD of it and I quickly sold it after I watched it. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it another shot. So The Sentinel from 1977. And then I picked up the 4K of Brotherhood of the Wolf. which is a fantastic movie from 2001, French movie. Highly recommend if you like martial arts. And this is a new 2022 4K scan of the original negative. And I had the Korean version of the Blu-ray, and I'm glad to upgrade this to the Scream Factory version, the 4K. Great, great movie. This is a blind buy. Picked up Slumber Party Massacre. I've never seen this. This was on sale for $9.95, I think. And then I did get the second printing of Unlawful Entry with Kurt Russell and Ray Liotta, Madeline Stowe. I did see this in the theaters. I think this should have gotten not an entirely original opinion here. I think this should have gotten a wider pressing. I think this is worth more people seeing it, but I'm glad I did get a copy of it. Even though I missed the first batch, I'm glad they did expand it. I also picked up Scanners 2 and Scanners 3, double feature from Scream Factory. This was on sale. I think this was also $10. And then I saw this in the theater when it first came out. I have not seen it since. It is The Seventh Sign with Demi Moore. And Jürgen Prochnow is in this. Michael Biehn is in this. And Peter Friedman. I don't remember a whole lot about this, but I do remember seeing it. And I remember liking it. But yeah, I really wanted to see this again. I think I might watch this tonight, as a matter of fact. So, Seventh Sign. All right, that is the stuff I got from Shout Factory, Scream Factory. This is the stuff I got from Half Price Books. I got The Lone Ranger with Johnny Depp and Armie Hammer. I have not seen this. I have heard mixed things about this, and I've been looking to pick it up for quite a while. So just getting around to it. Pick this up. This has Naomi Watts. The reviews weren't particularly great for it, but I thought it sounded interesting. It's called Shut In. If you've seen this, let me know what you thought of it. It says, terror hits home in this harrowing psychological thriller that will chill you to the bone. Recently widowed child psychologist Mary Portman, played by Naomi Watts, lives an isolated existence caring for her bedridden stepson, played by Charlie Heaton, in rural New England. But when a young boy, played by Jacob Tremblay, that Mary is treating, goes missing in a snowstorm and is presumed dead, she becomes convinced that his ghost is haunting her, and soon Mary's grip on reality turns as slippery as her icy surroundings. So I thought that sounded interesting. Also picked up, brand new and sealed for $4, Thelma and Louise. Believe it or not, I've never seen Thelma and Louise, so I wanted to add that to the collection. And here's another one that I thought sounded interesting. This was for $6. It's called Regression with Ethan Hawke and Emma Watson. It was directed by Alejandro Amenabar, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I watched the trailer for this. I thought it sounded interesting. It takes place in Minnesota in 1990. Detective Bruce Kenner investigates the case of young Angela, who accuses her father, John Gray, of an unspeakable crime. When John unexpectedly and without recollection admits guilt, renowned psychologist Dr. Raines is brought in to help him relive his memories, and what they discover unmasks a horrifying nationwide mystery. I don't know. I thought it sounded interesting. The reviews weren't terribly good for it, but the trailer looked cool. So, also picked up Tom Selleck in Quigley Down Under, a Western that he's in that I quite liked. Wanted to add it to the collection. And finally, adding this to my collection. I haven't seen this in quite some time, but really enjoyed it. Good Will Hunting with Matt Damon, Robin Williams, and Ben Affleck. Stellan Skarsgård is in this, Minnie Driver, of course. And directed by Gus Van Sant. I forgot that he's the one that directed this. I remember seeing that in the theater and really liking it. And then another Ben Affleck movie, The Town, adding this back to my collection, which For some reason, I sold it a long time ago. Adding it back, I like that movie quite a bit. And then some Amazon stuff. I picked up Night of the Comet. I remember seeing this many times back in the 80s, but I haven't seen it probably in 20-some years. So I wanted to rewatch it, and I know I liked it, but I don't remember hardly anything about it, except for the opening, probably first half hour, and then after that, I can't remember anything about what happened. So it'll probably be like watching it for the first time. Yeah, it will honestly be like watching it for the first time, even though I know I've seen it more than once. Also adding the classic The African Queen to the collection with Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn. I haven't seen this probably since I was 12. Was the last time I watched this, and I know I loved it, but needed to get it in the collection and rewatch it. Newer release that is a total blind buy is The Boogeyman. I remember seeing the trailers for this hard and heavy for a long time, and then it sort of just came and went in theaters, and that was the last I heard of it. Picked this up. Heard lots of good things about this. Talk to Me. Have not seen this yet. Got this for $13 from Amazon. And then this is one that it's one of those movies that it's one of those movies that people say, oh, you've got to see it at least once. And I get an email from blu-ray.com of the deals, and I saw it on there, and I'm like, surely that isn't that movie. And it was, and I figured, what the hell, I'll get it. But it's Men Behind the Sun, Unit 731. I don't know if I'll be keeping this. I will watch it at least once, but we'll see if this stays in the collection, along with Sallow, and what's the other one? Oh, my mind just went blank. Oh, a Serbian film. It's in that sort of vein, one of those type of movies that you have to watch at least once. I haven't seen a Serbian film yet, but I've seen Sallow, and that wasn't, it was gross, but it wasn't it was more of an art film than anything. But we'll see about that one. And then I picked up the latest release from Film Masters, The Swiss Conspiracy, with David Janssen, and also Senta Berger, John Ireland, Elke Summer, John Saxon, Ray Milland, and Arthur Bross. This looks pretty interesting, from 1976. I love getting these old films restored by Film Masters. And then I got some more stuff here that I gotta bring up from the floor because I couldn't stack it. So I went to Best Buy just to see, in morbid curiosity, what they had left in my local store. And they had some stuff. It wasn't necessarily super cheap, but I figured I would grab it. Some of the stuff that they had left. I picked up the 4K of Avatar: The Way of Water. I have not seen this yet, but I also picked up the 4K of Avatar. I figure I will make a set out of this. There's the back of Way of Water, and there's the back of Avatar. Because I am getting the 4Ks of James Cameron's other films, True Lies, Aliens, and The Abyss, when they come out this month. So that'll be nice to complement them. I also picked up the 4K of Ghoulies from MVD. This was on sale for, I think, $13 or $14. Pretty cheap, so I figured I wouldn't pass that up. I don't know if it was a price error or what, but Best Buy hasn't really been discounting the stuff that they've been stocking, what little they still have left. So I figured I would just get those and then just get out. I think that was the last time I'll be going to Best Buy. I stopped at Big Lots. They did get a few things in, not too terribly much, but I did pick this up. I know it's supposed to be terrible, but I wanted to see with my own eyes how bad it was. It's a movie directed by, and was it written by? Co-written by Fred Durst, directed by Fred Durst. It's called The Fanatic with John Travolta. I heard it's pretty bad, but for $3.49 or $3.99 rather, figured I would check it out. So yeah, that was my big lots haul, one movie. All right, and then the remainder of the stuff here I got from Whatnot, all from the same seller, Elfster, who just always has something decent in stock, so I figured I would just take advantage. I think the median price on most of this stuff was between $5 and $8. So I got this Tom Cruise Blu-ray collection. This includes Top Gun, which I already have on 4K, Collateral, which I already have on Blu-ray, but it has Minority Report and War of the Worlds, which I didn't have, and then Days of Thunder, which I did have. But it was only $8, I believe. So I got two movies that I didn't have, but everything is on its own disc. So figured, what the hell. Nice little set. And then I can, save some room by getting rid of the standalone Days of Thunder. Then I got these two for my wife. She likes these. I have never seen them, so I might watch them with her. But I got Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2. I know there's a third one, but he didn't have it. But just in case she ever wants to watch those. And then what else did I get here? I got Taken and Taken 2, rounding out my Liam Neeson collection. Here's the back of Taken and the back of Taken 2. Another addition to my Quentin Tarantino collection, I got Inglourious Basterds. And then new release, I got Five Nights at Freddy's. I think this was $7. He just takes the digital codes out of them, so it looks brand new, sealed, but there's a little slit in it where they take the code out. But I don't need the code. Don't care if I can get a super big discount on a brand new movie. Do not care. So yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's for $7. I'll watch it for that. Also picked up, I think this was 10 maybe. Saw X, Saw 10. So that completes my Saw collection. And also picked up for 10 Gran Turismo without the digital code. And The Exorcist Believer, which I heard is absolute trash, but my curiosity got the best of me. This was $10, I think. 10 or 8, I'm not sure, but again, it's just missing the digital code. Who cares? And then I picked this up, although it's slightly opened, like he tried to take a digital code out of it. I don't think it came with one, but it's Princess Mononoke, which I absolutely love. Great movie from Miyazaki. This is a movie that I have not seen in a very, very long time. I think last time I saw it was 98, maybe? Whenever it played in movie theaters in the States, is when I saw it. I actually drove down to Columbus to see it because it wasn't playing in Cleveland for some stupid reason. But yeah, picked it up. Love it. So there you go. So that is everything I picked up in February. So if you've stayed with me to the end of this video, I'm going to announce a 500 subscribers giveaway. I'm not announcing this anywhere else except at the end of this video, so it'll be our little secret, because if you've got an attention span and you made it to this part of the video, this is your reward for being somebody I like who watches to the end of my video. So I'm going to put up on the screen, this is what I'm giving away from my 500 subscribers giveaway, is this set. This is the Piranha 4K set with Piranha on 4K, obviously. You get a poster and you get a set of enamel pins. And I think that's it. If it's in the picture, whatever you get, it's there. It's brand new, still sealed. It's in a box. I can't show it to you because it's still sealed in a box. It's in a cardboard box, so I can just show you the picture. But to enter into that, all you have to do is, hopefully you're a subscriber to the channel, but just comment below and tell me which of the pickups that I picked up this month was your favorite. Comment below and you're entered into the drawing. And then I will do a drawing at the end of March. So I will do a drawing on March 30th, and I will pick a winner, and then it will be your responsibility to contact me, and I will send you the prize. So there you go. That's my 500 subscribers giveaway. So if you've just recently subscribed, congratulations. Thank you very much. But I really appreciate it. I thank everybody who's been with the channel since the very beginning, about 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago I started the channel, 3 years ago. I can't even remember. But I've been on YouTube since 2009. Been here for a while. I've been here so long I can't remember how long I've been on the channel. But I started a new channel about 2-3 years ago that I wanted to dedicate just to doing movie stuff, and that's what I've done. My old channel has tons of subscribers, but I just wanted to start over and build from scratch, and here we are, over 500 subscribers, and I really appreciate everybody who has helped me get to that. So to give back to the community, that's what I'm giving away, is a 4K Blu-ray set, collector's edition from Scream Factory, brand new, still sealed, just got it, and hopefully you can win it. So that's the rules. So get your entries in and keep it quiet. Don't tell anybody what you're doing. Just comment below. Don't say why. Just comment below and tell me what your favorite pickup was from this video down below. Thanks. All right. Thanks, everybody. As always, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so already, do so. And take it easy. Bye.